On 28th March 2004, the Supreme Council of Hinduism guided the delegates to recognize the value to working on keeping their third eye active and how to get it awakened. Supreme Council of Hinduism pointed out that we have to train our children from young age to be innocent and yet courageous. Supreme Council of Hinduism guided the delegates into the understanding that by dropping prejudice about anything or anyone relieves us of so much baggage and gets us to focus on important aspects of life. On 28th March 2005, the Supreme Council of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, conducted the Healers Initiation Convention at the Bikram Yoga Center, San Jose, California, USA. The benefits of Healers Initiation are multifold, not only for the receiver but also for the initiated healer, because when we become useful for humanity, the existence showers back at us. Previously, Swamiji had shared that healing is only secondary. As a byproduct, the energy heals, but the energy that flows through the healer is mainly for the purpose of enlightenment. On 28 March 2006, on this day, the Supreme Pandu of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam presided over an internal high-level meeting with all the volunteers, ministers, and ambassadors of Kailasa in Houston, who together with Supreme Pandu of Hinduism were organizing the various conventions and the various temple constructions work that were happening on parallel worldwide. Supreme Pandu of Hinduism gave them the biggest gift a disciple can crave for, the Guru Bhakti. Today, the very volunteers that were working back then with Supreme Pandu of Hinduism have flowered and established under Supreme Pandu of Hinduism direct guidance and supervision the full-fledged Kailasa Houston Nityanandeshwar Hindu temple, which serves as a place of worship, meditation, and celebration, where the traditional Agama Shastras are authentically followed. On 28 March 2008, the Supreme Pandu of Hinduism conducted a Sarva Darshan, offering free healing and blessings to all who came to surrender at his feet. Supreme Pandu of Hinduism attended tirelessly to each and everyone, and he enriched and blessed couples and elders with love, compassion, and deep listening, and each person felt that the Supreme Pandu of Hinduism was there only for them. He gave each person the exact experience they need at that time in order to move forward in their spiritual path. Additionally, Supreme Pandu of Hinduism received with all the traditional honors and respect the visit of the Pīఠādhipati of Koviluradinam, Nachappa Gnanadesika Swami, Nadi Kailasa Bengaluradinam. On 28th March 2011, the Supreme Pandu of Hinduism the Bhag, gave the Patanjali Yoga Sutras in Adi Kailasa Bengaluradinam. Swamiji shared some of the very rare yogic knowledge regarding the Kurma Nadi. And Swamiji explained about the balance your body through Samyama in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So let's now listen to a few minute video clip where Swamiji explains on all these truths.
bless you all. Let you all,
So your body
all
and
your
mind
three eyes
falling in tune
manifest
with the Achala
powers of Mahasudashiva.
is
Om
more
Nithyananda
difficult and
Paramashivoham
more important, more powerful for your enlightenment than
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
in your
Paramashivoham
system, just below the throat,
Nithyananda
almost above the
Paramashivoham
heart center. It is not Anagata Chakra, little above the heart center, Anagata Chakra. This is the area,
Paramashivoham
little above the Anagata Chakra. The Kurmanadi. The entrance for Kurmanadi is
Paramashivoham
both hands.
Om Nithyananda
This is also
Paramashivoham
this is the entrance, controlling point for Kurmanadi.
Om
But the source of
Nithyananda
Kurmanadi itself,
Paramashivoham
it is like a tortoise shape tube which is inside.
Nithyananda
These are
Paramashivoham
definitions. I don't think anatomically there is a tortoise inside.
Nithyananda
There is a tortoise
Paramashivoham
energy center just above the Anahata,
Om
below
Nithyananda
the Anahata, just below the
Paramashivoham
Anahata, above the Manipurgal Anandaganda is there.
Om Nithyananda
Above the Anahata,
Paramashivoham
this area, the Kurmanadi is there. Anandaganda is also Nadi. It's not
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
contemplating or meditating
Nithyananda
is more difficult than chakra.
Paramashivoham
Samyama and chakras is a lot more easy. But Samyama and the Nadi is very simple.
Nithyananda
You need to
Paramashivoham
be intensely doing the Samyama.
Nithyananda
Force is different. Power
Paramashivoham
is different.
Om
Through levitation,
Nithyananda
you experience force.
Paramashivoham
Through this Samyama, you experience power.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Just
Om
your body will be so strong and
Nithyananda
stable.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham
third eye.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
What comes the third eye? You see the thousands of hands and thousands of legs and thousands
Nithyananda
of legs.
Paramashivoham
Thousands and thousands.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda
The energy
Paramashivoham
continues to run your being. You surrender to that energy.
Nithyananda
Understand?
Paramashivoham
Spread to your being, to your body.
Om
It converts the blood into
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
blood. In mission, to missionary, this process has to happen. They need missionaries which occupies 3 kilometer length.
Om
To convert a
Nithyananda
piece of bread into blood. They have to
Paramashivoham
do mechanically. It needs the missionaries which occupy the place of 3
Nithyananda
square kilometers.
Paramashivoham
Such a big work is happening in such a small.
Om Nithyananda
There is an inbuilt energy,
Paramashivoham
inbuilt intelligence, inbuilt mechanism
Om
which runs your body and your mind.
Nithyananda
We don't believe that energy. We believe everything else and everybody else. Instead of the energy which moves our life,
Paramashivoham
it can convert your blood into blood. Not you take care of yourself to get it spread.
Paramashivoham
You have your own intelligence. Protect yourself.
Nithyananda
Keep yourself happy.
Paramashivoham
To grow in the further life.
Om
But you don't trust that
Nithyananda
energy. Your mind is
Paramashivoham
so aggressive, so violent.
Om
Defend itself goes on happening
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
automatically offended the whole world, all the
Nithyananda
defensive are.
Paramashivoham
You become this,
Om
ours is defense are.
Nithyananda
Ours is defense are. What is actually
Paramashivoham
happening? In course of defending, you offend. When you don't trust your intelligence, you try to defend yourself, you continuously offend everybody. When you trust yourself, you neither defend nor offend others.
Paramashivoham
Agati means the
Om
energy which makes you run.
Nithyananda
The energy
Paramashivoham
surrender has no way related to any master or any
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
again and again tell people, don't catch my form. Surrender to the divine energy which runs you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Surrender to the divine energy which runs you.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Let the blood transfer from you from
Paramashivoham
When the surrender happens, automatically
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
the surrender means the wrong condition.
Nithyananda
But
Paramashivoham
Saranagati is the real freedom.
Om
Nithyananda
Nithyananda
Step to tremendous inner freedom. When you surrender to the existence, totally relax. First time you experience the tremendous freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom from grief.
Paramashivoham
Best freedom you can have in your life.
Nithyananda
Freedom from our senses.
Paramashivoham
Freedom from senses is the best.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Freedom is the surrender is the ultimate freedom.
Om
The English language
Nithyananda
surrender means it's like a slave or something.
Paramashivoham
But I don't mean in Sanskrit.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Tension or the worry which you take up to run your life.
Nithyananda
To relax. The energy is
Paramashivoham
moving the whole world. The energy is
Om
moving the whole universe. The
Nithyananda
energy moves the sun, and the
Paramashivoham
planet Earth, and all the rivers. The energy moves the rivers not even for your blood flow. Moving is not even under your control. If you are not actually stopping and spacing, then
Paramashivoham
already it is working.
Om
But not thinking. We
Nithyananda
always think because of us world is different. Despite that us world is different. When you think because of us world is different,
Nithyananda
despite of us is running.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
The idea of self-effort,
Nithyananda
the real self-effort.
Paramashivoham
Now, for a long time, anything means you need to put your self-effort.
Nithyananda
Even to relax, you need to put your effort. Because you know only the language of peace. You do not know the language of peace. Feeling is the language of peace. To reach the peace, work
Paramashivoham
hard to relax.
Om Nithyananda
See, whatever state you are in, I'm not able to relax. I'm not able to accept myself. Accept that you are not able to accept that sound. Surrender that you are not able to surrender.
Paramashivoham
Tell the energy that I am not able to surrender. I surrender this quality.
Om
I surrender the quality that I am not able to surrender to you. That's all.
Paramashivoham
Feel every breath.
Om
Surrender.
Nithyananda
Every each of your breaths. Surrender.
Paramashivoham
Surrender that you cannot surrender. Surrender that you are not able to
Nithyananda
surrender. Accept that you are not able to surrender. Even that is the next step.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Freedom from the whole body. It's not the sense, it's not the run. It's not more
Nithyananda
activity. The sensitive
Paramashivoham
more active. Now, just be contaminated by worry.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
When the worrying stops, your eyes become more sharp.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Alive. Your whole body becomes more vibrant.
Nithyananda
Special grace happens to your body. Special
Paramashivoham
grace happens to your being. If you are continuously preoccupied, you will see the eyes become dullness.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Alive better.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Disturb everybody. Alive
Paramashivoham
better. More other than it goes.
Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes, welcome back everyone. Let's now enter into the next year, which is the 28th March 2012. And on this day, Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, gave guidelines for how to live enlightenment, especially for the next generation. Swami explained that we have to become completely clear within ourselves about what we wish to be to ourselves and to others, what we wish to accomplish, and how we intend to achieve our visions. This model allows us to act out of blissful confidence and to draw upon a limitless reservoir of stamina. Since we are conflict free, the assurance of our inner knowing radiates joy to all around us. We soak our environment in the highest frequency of positive energy.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
We should become completely clear within ourselves about what we wish to be to ourselves and to others, what we wish to accomplish, and how we intend to achieve our visions. This model allows us to act out of blissful confidence and to draw upon a limitless reservoir of stamina, since we are conflict-free. The assurance of our inner knowing radiates joy to all around us. We soak our environment in the highest frequency of positive energy. Swamiji also said, as if we are so mood swingy in modern day, like a monkey that has drank arak, and bitten by a scorpion, and possessed by a ghost. Our mind is like that.
Paramashivoham.
I am
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
supposed to be.
Om Nithyananda
Supposed to be doing.
Paramashivoham.
Finally,
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
I want new sense
Paramashivoham.
to be completely stable
Om Nithyananda
and established
Paramashivoham.
their identity.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
About that,
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
how they are going to do
Om Nithyananda
what you want, how you are
Paramashivoham.
going, the whole thing should be aligned.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Paramashivoham
are fighting with themselves.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Modern youth
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
feeling miserable, unfortunate
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
see the common picture of modern youth
Nithyananda
depressed,
Paramashivoham
dying.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
All the mechanisms
Om Nithyananda
for the
Paramashivoham
completely broken.
Om
Unfortunately, because of
Nithyananda
that, you guys stand
Paramashivoham
policy orphans.
Om Nithyananda
Cultural orphans.
Paramashivoham
Unfortunately,
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
because of this,
Om
all the
Nithyananda
mechanisms, trains,
Paramashivoham
you became identity orphans,
Nithyananda
cultural orphans,
Paramashivoham
policy orphans.
Om Nithyananda
Temples the whole
Paramashivoham
country has built, but you do not even know why it is building, what it
Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Now for a review of last night's esoteric evening series
Nithyananda
session.
Paramashivoham
Tradition.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
There are own aggravation.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Dead body.
Paramashivoham
See the dead bodies being burned.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Your body is also
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
making decisions.
Om Nithyananda
Permanence.
Paramashivoham
Living in light.
Om
All your
Nithyananda
decisions are constantly
Paramashivoham
based on the impermanence of the world.
Om Nithyananda
If your cognition
Paramashivoham
established the impermanence of the body,
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
anybody will
Om
have
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
from the impermanence of
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda
constantly
Paramashivoham
impermanence of the world.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
In a same way,
Om Nithyananda
And from international news, Los Angeles sends another video update.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda
Toronto sends a
Paramashivoham
weekly news video.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Yes. On 28 March 2013, the Supreme Council of Hindus conducted the Day 60 of the Enlightenment Convention. And on this day, Supreme Council of Hinduism expanded on how the fourth principle of life, enriching, expands our wealth. Enriching takes away our tiredness and boredom. With enriching, the important principle of not giving up on ourselves and not giving up on others becomes lifestyle in us. When we decide to enrich others, life just pours showers itself on us. Supreme One of Hinduism explained that enthusiasm is such that anything seen is grasped, anything seen through the eyes should be grasped, and anything heard through the ears should be repeated, anything shown with the hands, we should be able to recreate it. That is creativity. On 28 March 2014, the Supreme Council of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, illustrated that the universe is ever expanding. The mantra, the sound vibration of the cosmos, is our of life and possibility. Most of the time, however, we don't carry possibility with us. Instead, we kill our capacity for expansion and creativity, making chanting impossible and perpetuating the powerlessness in our heart. But if we practice completion along with being non resistance to life, we can stand up and destroy powerlessness from inside us forever. And Supreme Power of Hindus may encourage everyone to carry possibility in our heart and experience the joy and bliss of the cosmos. Later that day, Supreme Power of Hinduism visited the banks of Ganga Mata in order to have a darshan in Haridwar. On this day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which is the 28th March 2015, Swamiji continued on the Living Advaita series of addresses and initiations from the Upanishads. This day's Akashic revelation was a profound delivery of the Ishavasya Upanishad. Verse 7 Yasmin Sarvani Bhutani Atmaivad Bhut Vijanataha Tatra Komo Hakkashoka Ekatvam Pashyataha. In today's revelation on Ishavasya Upanishad, Swamiji revealed the extraordinary components about how the love current of Mahadeva can make us experience oneness with everything. And everything is oneness when we carry the right idea about ourselves. When we break any pattern with the cognition of oneness, we will radiate one extraordinary power, illustrating this power of oneness. And he spelled out the greatness of Vedic economy and temple based Vedic living that had the best traditional practices and the right cognitions of body, mind, consciousness, which the modern day humanity is on the brink of losing. For that day's Vakya, Sadhguru Swamiji shared that the topic for spiritual exploration and truth was going to be the right concepts about body, mind, consciousness, which leads us to experience oneness.
Hare Madhava Shri Vasudeva Nithyananda Shri Vasudeva Nithyananda Madhusudana Hare Madhava Madhusudana Hare Madhava Madhusudana Hare Madhava Madhusudana Hare Madhava Shri Vasudeva Nithyananda 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 Shri Vasudeva Nithyananda.
On 28th March 2016, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam, conducted the Day 14 of the Inner Awakening Convention. And on this day, presidential address, Swamiji conducted a special spiritual process where the delegates sit in a mandala, special formation of energy circuit drawn on the ground. And he energized the circuit with the superconscious energy, through which he initiated them into expressing all their superconscious capabilities. Additionally, during the Shivam process, Swamiji initiated the delegates using the Atmalinga. On 28 March 2018, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism arrived at the Kamakya temple. The divine and celestial beings welcomed Supreme Founder of Hinduism, and suddenly on Supreme Founder of Hinduism lotus feet appeared two marks of kumkum on both the feet as if they had been worshipped with Pada Puja. Today, there was an update of the construction of the Nithyananda temple. Further, the delegates shared their experience of manifesting Shaktis through the power of Aushadha at the Mahasadashram and their experience of Nityananda Yoga teacher training.
Future is for the people with depth. And Hinduism is all about depth. Get more and more organized. Get more and more powerful cognitions. People are not interested anymore in silly books and silly instructions. Nobody is interested. People are more interested in discovering the truths. Understand the whole Hindu scriptures. Hindu scriptures cannot be called as book. It is Shastra Jala Maharanya. It is an ambience to enlighten you. First statement I wanted to make, listen. Enriching takes away your tiredness and boredom. Experience of oneness can become eternal in you. Means not only gaining the experience, you getting established in that experience. When you just soak constantly in the experience, you radiate extraordinary powers.
Nithyananda Vishwambara Bhaja Nithyananda Vishwambara.
Upcoming programs: Inner Awakening.
On 28 March 2020, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, after the great second pass, started leading Paramashiva through his body, the very being of Paramashiva for the whole of humanity to manifest. During this period, after the great pass, Swami delivered extraordinary powerful messages and initiations every day. And on that day, during the Nityananda Satsang, Supreme Founder of Hinduism manifests as a Bhairava and Yogini in the delegates and expounded on the truth of the gender identification, the primal detoxification, and Swamiji broke one of the fundamental delusions of humanity, which is a strong gender-based identity. In the second session, Paramashiva bestowed a powerful initiation of himself manifesting Paramashiva and Parashakti in each one to break the gender-based identity. Through a third session, he answered direct questions from the delegates to a session entitled Powerful Question and Answer Session from the Paramashivoham Level 2. On 28 March 2021, the Supreme Founder of Hinduism addressed the delegates and received the Shaktipada and Shaktinipada of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism. Swamiji explained that the cosmic source of cosmic knowledge is the message for the whole world and universe from Paramashiva. Swamiji explained that the Vedas and the cosmic source of cosmic knowledge and that on that day he was going to introduce this great Vedas in the form of Shabda Veda. Supreme Pandu of Hinduism shared that this book is the cosmic source of cosmic knowledge. It is a compilation of all branches of Vedas available as are now in planet Earth. For planet Earth, and he further explained that Paramashiva at one point decided to start manifesting the cosmic vibration. When those cosmic vibrations got mapped as powerful coordinations, for all of us to understand, they are called as the Vedas. As such, the Shabda Veda book is the cosmic source of cosmic knowledge. Furthermore, on that day, Supreme Founder of Hinduism offered the sacred ritual of Maheshwar Puja for the whole world. Yes, with this we come to the conclusion of the glimpses from the glory of the past. Let us now get ready to receive the darshan of Supreme Founder of Hindus. We'll now be entering into the meditation. I request everyone to sit with your eyes closed and be in the deep meditative state to receive the blessings of Supreme Founder of Hinduism.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham
Paramashiva's message directly from Kailasa. Listen. Consciously, how you decide to visualize yourself. Consciously, how you decide to get initiated to experience yourself has immediate and cumulative effect on how you experience you and how you experience life, how you manifest your reality on your very life itself. Listen. Consciously how you decide to visualize yourself, feel yourself, perceive yourself, consciously how you decide to get initiated into as immediate and cumulative effect on your life, on your existence, on what you manifest as life. Understand? I'll elaborate. Every initiation you attend matters. Every second you try to practice matters. Every second you try to consciously visualize your Paramashiva, knowingly, unknowingly, with half understanding or 2% understanding, 1% understanding, or without even understanding. All these attempts, and not only the attempts you do it on yourself, the attempts I do on you. Listen, this is where the important thing, point. The attempts you do on you is spiritual practice, manifestation. The attempts I do on you is initiation. Both as immediate effect on you and cumulative effect on you. Every time you try to visualize yourself consciously as a higher being, or I enter into your being and make you visualize that you are a higher being by awakening your Kundalini Shakti. All this has an immediate and cumulative effect on you. So every initiation you attend matters. It protects you, it saves you, it guards you, it guides you, especially when you are filled with poison, negativity, arrogance, and delusion. Listen, every time I initiate you, I work on your inner space, awaken your higher identity. Every time you visualize your Paramashiva or higher identity, you do completion, you do unclutching, all that, all what you do on you to raise yourself, all I do on you to raise yourself, both have immediate effect and cumulative effect. So how you visualize you matters. How you consciously decide to visualize you matters. how you visualize your matter, how you consciously decide to visualize your matter, how you allow me to consciously work on you and initiate you matters. All this will have immediate and cumulative effects. Last few days, the whole social media is buzz. Literally, people are screaming. Thousands of Sakshi Pramanas from everywhere about this Paramashivoham Level 3 initiations and messages. The way it flies in Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. Sakshi Pramanas. Tons and tons of Sakshi Pramanas. Listen. Do it when you can so that it will help you when you can't. Do it when you can so that it will help you when you can't. Shri Vidya is 15 syllable sound. Mahavidya is 16 syllable. Shodasi. Today Parashodasi. Parashodasi is no sound, only visualization. So I am going to enter into your inner space. Make you visualize consciously the Parashodasi. Parashodasi is the Devi who is sitting in the lap of Paramashiva. She is also called Manonmani Parashodasi, who is in the lap of Paramashiva. Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands. In his lap, his own Shakti sits in the form of Devi. That Devi is called Parashodasi. She is actually one with Paramashiva. It's a one being, two form. Just like Paramashiva has a 25 heads, she is a 26th head. It's just extension of Paramashiva. As I was telling you yesterday's satsang elaborately described how Parabrahma Swarupini Mahasaraswati, Parandama Swarupini Mahalakshmi, Paramashiva Swarupini Paramashakti, the Parashodasi. Parashodasi is Manasa Sarovara of Kailasapati. That is why even in Kailasa it is believed in Tibet, Paramashiva stands as Kailasa, Paramashakti, Paramashiva Shakti, Parashodasi, Manonmani expresses herself as Manasarovar. So Manasarovar is Devi, Kailasa is Shiva. Even the shape of Manasarovar will be Brahmanda Yoni. That is the way the Manasarovar will look. You can see in the Google map. Kailasa stands as a linga. Manasarovar stands as Paramashiva Shakti. Brahmanda Yoni. Brahmanda Linga and Brahmanda Yoni. Now I'll initiate you into Parashodasi. Ramesh Ramani is sending a message. அப்போதைக்கு இப்போதே சொல்லி வைத்தேன் பராபரமே. அப்போதைக்கு தேவையானதை இப்போதே செய்தே வைக்கேன் பராபரமே. சொல்லி மாத்திரம் வைக்கவில்லை, செய்தே வைத்தேன். So, in this initiation, Parashodasi, Diksha, you don't need to do anything. If you want to do something, you can be staring at this Mahameru. That's enough. You just see this Mahameru. Through this Mahameru, I'll enter into your eyes. And I will do the visualization of your consciousness. See, you have 3 levels of visualization. Your default visualization. All that, everything you have seen in your life will be going on without any logic. Why, what comes, no one knows. That is one layer. Second layer is what you try to consciously hold. That's the second layer. Third layer, how you fight between your conscious visualization and unconscious visualization. This 3 layer of visualization only you know. But there is a 4th layer. Your conscious conclusions about you, cognition. I will enter into that space and install Paramashiva. Paramashiva and Parashodasi, Manonmani. So you just sit and you don't even need to close your eyes. It will be good if you drink a cup of tea or hot chocolate, coffee to keep you fresh. I only want you to be awake, that's all. Because by ethics, I am not allowed to enter into the people who are sleeping and initiate. For example, if you tell me, no, even if I am sleeping, please initiate me. Even if I deny you, even if I try to run away, don't leave me, bring me back, keep me with you. If you have taken that kind of a boons, then I have the right to initiate you even while you sleep. Then I have the right to bind you and bring you back, even if you try to run away. That is what actually Paramashiva tried to do when Sati tried to escape. Sati took a boon that even if I am not able to handle myself, don't let me go, keep me with you. Paramashiva said, sure, I will do that. But there is one beyond this point. You took this boon now, but if you yourself decide to break this boon and ask me consciously to break this boon, then I have to give you that boon also. She was so confident. She thought, oh, I will not go to that extent. So let me retain my freedom to say no if I want. Listen carefully. That last one bit, she kept it as the free will. So when she was crashing, see, when she came down from Kailasa, Paramashiva sends Nandi. Nandi runs behind Sati and says, please don't go, don't go, don't go. But actually, when you start getting a kick, feeling high by saying no, that is like a drug. You become addicted to it. And you just break. You become like a murderer. Till you commit suicide, you don't stop. And she was going in that spree. And she was about to cross the Haridwar. So Haridwar is the boundary. Breathing space of Paramashiva, that Kailasa and boundary. When she was stepping out of Haridwar, Nandi comes in between and says, now I am declaring war on you. I will not let you cross the boundary. You have to be inside the Kailasa. Then she uses her powers and hurts Nandi. Naturally, she has a higher power than Nandi. She was empowered. She uses her powers and hurts Nandi. Nandi was bound. And she uses that last 1% will, she kept it as her freedom. Actually, she asked Paramashiva that even if I deny you and leave you, don't allow me, keep me with you. I have to be with you. Paramashiva says, yes, I'll give you that boon. But now itself, make it very clear. If you are not able to handle yourself in your mood swing, if you ask me the boon, to break this boon and leave, I have to give you that boon. Do you want me to deny that boon if you ask me at that time in your mood swing? She said, no, I want to retain that freedom. He said, all right. That last one line, what she tried to retain, because of that, and when she got into the drug addict, see, saying no and feeling empowered is like a drug. Saying no to life and feeling empowered, you feel, come what may, I'll face it. But actually when it comes, you will not be able to face it. You don't understand that. That's like a drug. That's what Sati got into. And she heard the Nandi and crossed the Haridwar. Finally, she became death for the whole, her own father and the whole kingdom which gave her birth and which was her life. Because she decided to say no to Guru and did not take that boon from Paramashiva when he offered. Even if you ask a boon to leave you, don't let me leave. That boon she did not take. That last one thing she left it. Anyhow, now listen. Listen carefully. I can initiate you even if you are sleeping, if you take the boon, that even if I am sleeping, please, you can enter into my inner space and initiate. I can protect you if you take the boon. Even if I leave, even if you try to leave during your mood swing or any reason, I should protect you and get you back. If you take the boon, I can do that, but not otherwise. That is the ultimate surrender. Even when I am not surrendering, I am surrendering now. This is what is the cumulative effect of your conscious decision now. Your conscious decisions has immediate and cumulative effect. அப்போதைக்கு இப்போதே சொல்லி வைத்தார்க்கு அப்போதைக்கு இப்போதே செய்து வைத்து விடுவேன் பராபரமே. So now, let me initiate Parashodas.